Your Weather Authority forecast, sponsored by Greenway of the Shoals, a new way, the right way. greenwayoftheshoals.com.
Here's a live look from downtown Huntsville. The flag waving just a little bit. Wind hasn't been nearly as strong as it was yesterday. However, what we will notice are those winds starting to pick up tonight as a cold front moves through. Right now, we have no rain on the radar, but what I want to let you know is that Muscle Shoals, they had a new record high temperature today of 86 degrees. That broke the old record of 83. We were actually 1 degree shy in Huntsville of tying the record. We hit a high of 82 today. And just look here this week of how much above average we have been. Wednesday, 22 degrees above average. Tuesday was 14 degrees above average, and Monday was 10 degrees above average. If we look at the month of February to date, the temperature has been 50.9 degrees, and that factors in the highs and the lows. This is nearly 5 degrees above average, and if we just looked at the period to date, it would be the 10th warmest on record here in Huntsville, with records dating back to the early 1900s. We do have cooler air on the way tomorrow, but that's relatively speaking because these temperatures tomorrow will most likely be closer to average. Right now, they're hovering in the 70s. Muscle Shoals running a little bit warm, but 77 in Fayetteville, 75 in Scottsboro, still 76 in Arab. Look at the rest of the country. Look at some of those purples. Temperatures well below zero there. Cold front's actually pushing through northwest Alabama now, and that will continue to be the trend. It's going to continue to move off to the east and usher in some cooler, drier air behind it. And while we're not going to get below zero, temperatures will be falling into the upper 40s and low 50s into early tomorrow morning. So the drive into work, that's about what you can expect. Make sure you have your jackets on. You might want to grab an umbrella too. About a 30% chance of rain. Note the wind. The wind will be strong, 10 to 20 miles per hour with some higher gusts. Mid upper 50s for most of us tomorrow. Some of us will try to get close to 60 degrees. The wind, though, is going to be strong. That's going to make it feel even cooler. So you're most likely going to need your jacket throughout the entire day. Those greens are winds that are up over 20 miles per hour, at least the gusts. So those could be around 25. And note as we head into the late afternoon, those gusts do come down quite a bit. Here's Futurecast, and we'll build in some clouds tonight. There could be a passing shower overnight into early tomorrow morning. If your commute takes you out early, just have an umbrella with you. That coverage actually does look to pick up, especially along the border of Alabama and Tennessee. As we head into mid-late morning and early afternoon, where an isolated storm can't entirely be ruled out. Not a lot of instability on Friday, though, to give us widespread thunderstorms. On Saturday, however, start to notice some heavy downpours, especially across the border as well as into southern middle Tennessee. And again, on Saturday, we cannot entirely rule out some storms, but note here how it's not raining all day long on Friday or Saturday. Sunday is going to be about the same, about a 40 to 50% chance of seeing some showers or isolated storm. Monday, we're also tracking some wet weather around, and the next chance thereafter will come on Thursday, where we actually could be tracking some brief periods of heavy rainfall. But just this weekend, just a note, keep your outdoor plans, and temperatures warm close to 70 by Sunday.